How's it going, everybody? My name's Josh from Elder Dragon Highlander, and this is Deck Shots, our mini deck tech series where we attempt to present a spicy deck tech to you in under 2 minutes. Time is running short, so let's not mince words and get right into it. This time we'll be looking at a Wort the Raidmother combat storm list brewed up by Kevin, a member of our team. If you're in our Discord, you probably talked to Kevin, so if you like this list, head over there and let him know now. The deck plans to build up a board state where it can conspire extra combat and draw spells, chaining spells and attacks until everyone dies to big, stompy, stormy beats. Start your game by ramping early using your dorks and other ramp spells. Look to keep opening hands that can enable ramp into Wort and contain a way to draw cards. Once Wort and some combat payoffs are on the board, you'll want to start conspiring combats and draw spells, drawing into more combats and then conspiring those as well. Cards like Savage Beating and World at War are the way we do this, allowing cards like our Savage Vent mod to really get their mana's worth. With a few big creatures on the board, the conspired combat can spell doom for the table. Speaking of combat payoffs, we had them in spades with cards like Balefire Dragon and Backdraft Hellkite to cards like Kogla and Atali. Swinging a few times a turn with these guys can be enough to take the game for sure. There are a ton more combat payoffs in the build that you can see in the deck list linked in the video description. I should also mention our Mighty Mana Dorks, many of which can be untapped for our various extra combat spells. Rada is a particularly notable inclusion for the deck due to the mana that she adds in our attack step that we can spend on Conspired Instants. I would also be remiss if I didn't mention my homeboy Zerta Druid for the damage he could deal over time. As for weaknesses, this deck folds to Commander Hate and decks that like to keep the board clear of creatures. If against a deck with heavy removal, make sure you protect your Wort once you cast her. We also struggle against prison decks, so make sure you focus on those accordingly when playing against them, and blow up their silly prisons and propagandas as soon as you can. As for power level, this deck sits right at the Toon Casual level, powerful enough to close games effectively, but easy enough to interact with that your opponents won't feel like they never had a chance. That's all we have for Wort. Check out Kevin's deck list in the description below, and let us know in the comments what your Wort decks look like. And you can do a lot of things with this commander, from conspiring tokens to goblin tribal to X spells. So if you're interested in sending us your Wort list, I'd be interested in looking at it. Also, if you want to build any other janky decks besides just Wort, you can come visit our Discord server, where you can talk with me, Austin, Kevin, and the other members of the team about whatever deck you want. Lastly, follow us on Twitter for exciting tweets such as this one. Alright, maybe that wasn't that exciting, but you should still follow us on Twitter. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.